Right. Castle under attack. Hello. Ah, 200 swords, nothing else. Wouldn't happen to be open. No. Who the hell lives here? This might be a good time to try to enter these rooms. The typical guards are missing. Elnor's. Don't think we have that capability of entering these.
It's too complicated for
Yeah.
me.
That's the biggest problem. Falan Orbi Planets.
Locked. It's too complicated for me.
When did I get a key to this chest? Cure effect of poison. Invisibility ring, duration 20 out of 20. Okay, that sounds incredibly useful. Except that we kill evading the encounter. Fulgora. Don't have that. Why haven't I been here before? And what rune am I missing? Lightning bolt. Ooh. Is it a more expensive fireball? Mass lightning projection. Bolts of lightning will be created around the spellcaster. This could be a replacement spell. It's basically the same runes as fireball, except Fulgura. Not quite sure what it is. Is the... No. I was thinking is the length of the necessary, but it doesn't seem to be right. Doesn't matter. I'll leave one fireball. This is a good chance to test things out anyway. I'm not sure. We probably can survive one of them. Right. 2 fireballs are needed to kill one of the... What the hell are there? For some reason I can't recall the name. Ilsidis. Ilis, yet something like that. Ah. Hello. it's a very different type of a spell, and I cast it twice and it didn't kill him. So we're still gonna go with Fireball, which is sort of a shame. I'm guessing it's the fact that it bursts the damage, so it's guaranteed area of effect damage on the target. Chance to eat something. Doesn't exactly restore a lot of health. It weighs Fulgura, the lightning burst weighs more magic. Doesn't do quite as much damage. I guess the big problem is that it's the full effect is not instantaneous. So what we did there is not possible with the lightning version. King was in the jail. Okay, door's locked. Looks like we probably should go for the king immediately. I'm using potions when that noise comes up. Mainly restoring mana enough so that I can afford to throw 2 fireballs again. One hit kill. Jesus fuck. I don't get why fireballs. The magic missiles weren't that great. The poison version isn't doing shit. The lightning version isn't this effective. Why fireballs? What is it about this spell that this makes it so effective?
Kultar.
It was all a trap to get rid of you, Shigar. As soon as I found out their plan, I knew I couldn't let them do it, my friend.
Thank you, but where's the king?
Iserbius doesn't give a shit about the king. If the king is alive, he's in hiding. He's probably holed up with the rest of his people in the guard room.
Ah, I'm beginning to understand why the Ilsids did not kill all the humans in the kingdom.
That would be madness. Akba's hungry, and Iserbius saved some of them as a supply of fresh meat for his master. Akba will eat every last one if he gets the chance.
Kultar, what brought you to work for the Ilsids and Iserbius?
When I got out of jail, it seemed like a good idea. Iserbius is very persuasive, you know, and he's got big ideas. He wants to bring the sun back to Arx and get all the humans out of these rat-infested caves. For someone like me who has been outside, that sort of plan makes perfect sense. Now get out of here quick. Use the sewers. I'll make something up to tell the others.
Illicit chest armor, plus 38 armor class. Yeah, my armor class is 29 with all pieces of armor and shield included. So plus 3 strength, plus 2 strength, protection from magic 20%. The only bad side to these is that you're gonna suck at stealth. So basically they have no negatives as far as I'm concerned. Don't have the strength to put them on, do I? It doesn't seem to be a strength requirement.
I do not yet have the skill to do that.
Yeah, I don't actually think this is a problem. I just need 1 point of strength. I can use the Bliss spell. Increases strength, accuracy, constitution, and intelligence. Once I get the armor on, it'll increase my strength by 5 points, and I need only 1 extra point.
Guardian, I know you can hear me, for you wear the armor of one of my fold. The traitor Koltar saved you this time. You are in luck, Guardian, but it will not last. Nothing in Arx can stop the coming of my master. It's already too late. Akba and I are almost there.
Yeah, so now we have... we're getting +1 strength from the Ring of Heroes, but we have an actual... oh, we have a combined strength of 15 now. We shall wish to be able to use the best armor and weapons, and I think we have the best armor now. Better shield, better weapon. Not sure if I want a shield. I mean, this shield is just 3 extra armor class. That's nothing. We have 93. What does the 3 extra points are gonna do there? Nothing. So either we get a very good shield, or I'm thinking of switching to a 2-handed weapon. I mean, well, at least I am fighting in a way where I'm fully charging my strikes before hitting. So I don't really see the point of having that kind of a one-handed sword unless the shield is really good. Maybe if you'd have a very quick strike weapon. Either way, I don't think so. I'm not gonna take a normal 2-handed weapon though. They do require a lot more close combat skill. At the same time, I think we can reach 100 in casting without these rings on the next level up. After that, we might as well start buffing our combat capabilities. Technical skills, yeah, we could open up maybe a few extra chests and a few extra doors, but they cannot be mission game critical ones anyway. So it's not doing that wouldn't be a bad idea, but the situation is, unless you're really curious, you have basically no reason to do that.
Incompetence? The Guardian has escaped. Leave this pathetic kingdom to the humans and return to our refuge immediately.
And there was much rejoicing. What exactly are we supposed to do? Probably should talk to the king first, worry about other things after that.
thanks, Shagar. You have saved the kingdom. We shall be eternally grateful to you.
I have destroyed the meteor in the temple of Akba.
I am afraid that this will not be enough to stop Akba from coming to Arx.
But that is impossible. That meteor was his energy channel.
What you have done was indispensable in weakening Akba. But according to my estimations, Akba has had time to gather enough energy to attempt to incarnate here on Arx. I believe Acerbius has a secret den where he is preparing to invoke Akba and offer his body as vessel for the incarnation.
How can we prevent this from happening?
We can't. The only way would have been to kill him before this fusion took place. It will take him some time to channel the immense energy of Akba, but during this process, he will be immune to most weapons. You will need the most powerful of all the eldritch weapons in existence to confront this abomination and destroy the link between Acerbius and Akba.
Where can I find this weapon?
I'm afraid no such weapon exists. You must have one forged for this specific purpose. There is a book called The Theory of the Ultimate Weapon, which explains how to create such a weapon. You will need it.
I will act as quickly as possible.
40,000 points for next level up.
One more day in paradise.
We don't need any strength. Same time, I don't think we need any mental abilities either, no dexterity. Can't focus on constitution. I do need to do one thing. I need to see what our values are without these rings, because we have to use the specialty rings sooner or later. So natural 100 casting, we can cast all the spells.
This snake woman makes me sick.
10 points to spare.
The Ilsits? Who the hell are they?
More object knowledge wouldn't be a bad
Next
thing.
time I see him, I'll tell him what I really
More
think.
close combat wouldn't be a bad thing. The thing is, if we have to make an ultimate weapon, that's going to be our weapon. 2, if it's a mandatory weapon to use, I don't think it can have a close combat requirements to equipping it. Otherwise, the certain classes would basically just be fucked. So I'm thinking of not raising the object knowledge to 70, then dumping the rest to something hopefully useful.
It's far too quiet. I don't like it. I am sick to death
What
of this.
runes are we missing? We're missing at most a single rune. It's the one that gives us telekinesis. Communicatum, or whatever it says. Control rune. Wait a minute. That's... what is this? Ah, fuck. This is not used in anything. Breed up, breed. It's the ice rune. Shit. It's not used anything because probably pretty much everything it can be used, it can be used as a counter to the fire. Yeah. Ice bolts. Legend of the Ultimate Weapon. Right. Another spell to test out.
Who the hell are they?
Another test to spell out. This is... We've had this for a long time. I don't even recall we would have gotten this. I don't like this system. The fact that I can't see what these runes are supposed to be inside the game. I have to use the manual to do it. And the fact that certain runes basically just don't register in any way in these automatic spells. I don't see what's the point.
I seek a book called The Theory of the Ultimate Weapon.
I'm sorry, Amshadar. You won't find that tome here. To find it, you must visit the library held by my sisters. Let your mind lose itself in this library, and perhaps
I think I'd like to visit her sisters first. What other quests do we have? You're the ghost. One-eyed murderer. That's pretty much it, I guess. The thing I want to know is what exactly is required for the weapon. I mean, what jobs do I need to do? But not sure I want to go after them. Rather go after the one-eyed murderer.
I could have drunk a bit more yesterday.
It's impossible.
So it's something you need a key for. But this doesn't work anymore.
To what do we owe the honor of your visit?
Akba's coming to this dimension is imminent, even though the energy channel was destroyed. However, there is a way of stopping him. Will you help me?
Of course, we will. What wouldn't we do for you, beloved Guardian? Remember, though, that you must help us in return. When the moment arises, you need a magic weapon, powerful enough to have an effect on the Cold Stone, even when it is in resonance with Akbar. To achieve this, you must forge this weapon in an alloy containing Kolk powder. Then, you will need a dragon's egg to complete the spell, for only this ingredient can retain the power of such a spell.
I shall return soon.
So, a dragon egg. We have the cold powder.
Sealash. I come seeking a book that will tell me how to make the ultimate weapon.
I knew you would ask me that. So take this tome. It explains how to forge such a weapon. This is yet another favor the Order has done for you.
I have traveled far and wide throughout many lands in search of the ultimate weapon. I spent much of my youth striving toward this goal, but my energies were wasted until one day I realized that all my efforts were in vain. In vain because the only way to find the ultimate weapon is to create it. To make such a weapon, you must seek out the finest metal, forge in the finest forge, then magically enchant it with the finest spell there is. It is very important to select the finest metal, not only because it determines the keenness of the blade and its strength, but because it must also be capable of receiving and therefore storing a large amount of magical energy. Additionally, the weight of the metal will determine the maneuverability of the weapon and the efficiency of its thrust and penetration. Most people use iron to forge their weapons because iron is the most readily available metal. Yeah, stop putting your tits in my screen. But the finest metal known to us today, and in my mind the only one to use if one is to create the ultimate weapon, is mithril, the hardest and most resistant metal ever discovered. It can also produce the finest alloy if it is mixed with another element. However, the element you mix must be chosen with care, and only the rarest materials, which carry an intrinsic magical value within their very essence, must be used. Unfortunately, mithril, which is a vital component, is almost impossible to find. Nevertheless, if it was possible to locate a piece of this fantastic metal, the next step is to take it to the very best blacksmith and ask him to forge the weapon. I will not enter into lengthy philosophical debates, but will give you my clear opinion. To my mind, the finest blacksmiths in the world are dwarves. Their whole tradition is based on working stone and metal, and they have mastered their art to such a degree that even the tools they use to perform their craft are far and away superior to those of any other race. They are the only ones capable of creating in their forges the sharpest and most lethal weapons in existence. The forge is an important stage, for, the moment it is complete, the weapon must be able to absorb the first magic spell cast on it, and conserve the spell within it for all eternity. Indeed, the final stage is the enchantment of the weapon. Many things can magically improve a weapon. The key is in choosing the element the weapon should bind with at the moment of its enchantment. Let me give you some of the best known enchantments. The quality of the weapon, however, ultimately depends more on the metal chosen and the forge used than on the element it is combined with. Here are a few examples, but note that once a weapon has an enchantment you can't change it. Garlic confers a greater ease of handling of the weapon. That's a dexterity bonus. Powdered bone adds some power to the weapon, even more effective if the bones come from a dragon. That's strength. The rock of Amikar gives amazing resistance to a weapon. Once enchanted, the blade seems indestructible. It is indestructible, but the problem is, isn't that a waste of an enchantment? How many times have I broken a weapon? I've used this weapon for a long time, but because I mostly rely on spells to do the fighting, I haven't even seen any kind of a warning sign that one of my equipment pieces might be wearing out. So for us, that's a ridiculously defensive enchantment to choose. Should we force two weapons? I mean, we need to do the specific weapon to make the ultimate weapon against Akbar, but against everything else, we might be better off with something else. A dragon's egg allows the weapon to damage the element it is made of. For example, an enchanted iron weapon will do more damage to iron objects. So we'll mix it with the meteor does to make it more effective against Akba. Because the meteor is from his dimension. And we're gonna face some kind of a hybrid creature. The current human being possessed by the god Akbar. Right. I don't want to go to the Dwarven mines now. Which means, I guess we're going back. No, we need to find the murderer of the ghost lady. Then we'll go back to the crypts.
Zalnash awaits you.
Going to the tavern again. Need to test out the frost attack at some point. I doubt it's as good as the fireball. I mean, I have a hard time seeing what would be as good as the fireball. And a third level spell should not be in that position to begin with. Third out of 10. And I can't find a fucking better attack spell.
Nice little spot, don't you think? To Lunshire, to our good king.
What does it even look like? Okay. So, at the very least, its reach is pathetic. Yeah. I'll take the third fireball, thanks. Thank you very much. Doesn't matter if it's equally powerful or what. It's how it works. It's just. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna stick with the fireballs through the rest of the game. Maybe just try a few spells here and there, but the utility spells are mostly just fine. But combat, terrible.
He's very cute, that one.
Come closer! Come closer! I can feel that luck is with us.
Doesn't he have
tonight.
both?
Try your luck in the game and leave with your
He
pockets
also
full.
has a scar over the other eye, so I guess he's the man. But at least to me, his eye is sort of he has the intact eye, but there's a scar sort of over it, and the eye has been altered, so it's staring at a corner. I guess the attempt was that they were trying to make a wide eye. Well, he's the guy.
Hey, Noel. I need to talk to you about the murder of a certain woman.
What are you asking me for? I've got nothing to say to you, so get lost.
Listen, One Eye. I'm not going to ask you again.
Leave me alone, you You don't know what you're talking about. More beer! I need some more beer! Tizzy! Leave me alone, you... You don't know what you're talking about.
How are we gonna handle this? I met a ghost today. She asked me to find the people responsible for her death. She says she used to be an important person in Arx. She also said that her murderer had only one eye.
More beer! I need some more beer! Tizzy! Get lost.
What do I need to do?
Get out of my face.
Arx is a fallen land. The gods.
Do I need to get him more beer? I give him wine. No.
Get off my back, will you? I told you I don't know anything about it.
I can't.
More beer! I need some more beer!
Everyone
Tizzy!
can win and become rich.
Can I get beer?
Did you know that this place dates back to when there was still a sun in the sky and we lived above ground? It was called the Yellow Rose.
10 gold pieces for a bottle of wine. Tizzy. So she's dizzy, but
Quit your staring.
how exactly is this gonna work? This is wine though. Do I need to use a bottle? So I created a bottle of wine and that helps me out. How the... What? How the fuck am I supposed to...
Did you know that this place dates back to when there was still a sun in the sky and we lived above ground?
Come closer! Come closer! I
Get
can feel
lost.
that luck is with us today.
Get
Try
out of
your
my
luck in the
face.
game and leave with your
Beer.
pockets full of gold.
I need some more beer! Tizzy!
Okay, clearly I need to get him a drink, but how the fuck do I get him a beer? How can I use wine?
Get out of here before I call the guards!
Oh.
He's very cute, that one.
Who does she think she is, that Alicia? Honestly,
Well, clearly not that way.
he'll never marry her.
More beer! I need some more beer! Tizzy!
Oh shit. How do I do this?
You know, handsome, I wouldn't mind helping you relax. But I really prefer men with a bigger purse.
This is the problem when you don't have dialogue options in your game.
Tizzy!
The problem is you don't have a sort of a unified way to basically, well, do, for the lack of a better explanation, you don't have a unified way to do things. Sometimes you combine items, sometimes you just need to click properly. There are multiple ways to use items too, so
More beer!
you don't, sometimes you just double click on a target and use it. Sometimes you need to press some different button to use it. If you try to do the double clicking method, it's just not gonna work. This game would have... How the fuck am I gonna do this?
2 gold pieces for a drink.
2 gold pieces.
Aw, quit your staring. A girl could get ideas.
Can I...
More beer! I need some more beer! Tizzy!
Okay. That's the problem. Never before in this game have I had to do something like that? And now that I'm suddenly supposed to just... it's not a good system.
Closer! Come closer! I can feel that luck is with us today. Try your luck in the game, and leave with your pockets full of gold.
Get off my back, will you? I've told you I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, but you have a key there. Why would you give me the key?
In the end,
Everyone can win and
more
become
I
rich.
drink,
Try your luck.
more I think.
I have nightmares every night at the moment.
Already.
Well, he has to live somewhere. And the only place for humans is the city. I can think about maybe 3-4 locked doors in the city. Most of them are on the western edge of the town. That's the banker's girlfriend's house.
I really need to get some new boots.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
Locked.
No shit. Money. A book. Do we have room for this? No.
I should have been cook. That's easier.
You can keep my old pants. Year 238, green season. Second day of the week of the spider. Carlo asked me to follow the queen. Strange mission. He tried to pull the good old days trick on me. Of the time I was a mercenary for the kingdom, but this time I made sure I was paid for this. While following the queen, I saw her drop a letter behind the statue near the crypt. I waited until she had gone before quickly copying out what was written there. I'm sure Carlo will be delighted with my discovery. Mission complete. The queen is dead, and everyone thinks the group of rebels that kidnapped the royal heir were the ones that did it. Carlo is the captain of the guard. Note number 3. In oil, Queen Florence has become a danger to the kingdom. Please follow her without being seen and let me know what you discover. This letter you found confirms my suspicions. The Queen is plotting to assassinate the King. Therefore, I want you to arrange for her disappearance. I'll leave the time and place up to you. Of course, you will be well rewarded for this task. Burn this message once you have read it. You must complete your mission tonight. Take care of the Queen as quickly as possible after her child is born. I will take care of the King's safety myself.
I'm a bit busy planning the castle's defense at the moment. I am sorry, but really, I have no time for you.
Carlo, you must take responsibility for your crime.
My God! Where did you find that?
That's of no importance. Did you admit to it?
Yes, I admit it. But all this, I did all of it for the good of the kingdom. I found out that the Queen belonged to a secret order. The Order of the Sacred Dagger.
And you thought that killing the Queen was the best solution. Did you not think to tell the King what you had discovered?
Sometimes the truth hurts more than a lie. I think the King would have died of grief had he known that his wife wanted to have him assassinated. Here, take this letter. You will have a clearer understanding of what I mean.
The ghost mystery has been solved. Carlo was at the origin of the murder of Queen Florence. Operation Sacred Dagger will take place tomorrow. Be prepared. I will make sure the guards are not around when you come, and even more importantly, that the King is fast asleep. He won't suspect a thing. Do your work well, and our cause will be protected. Okay, that was never the plan. I guess that's enough. I hope it's enough.
Oh, I know what I forgot.
I really need to get some new boots.
Okay, I guess we're heading back to the crypts. It's hard to say. We didn't really get any experience out of it so far. Do I need to... I'll talk to Carlo once more, just make sure I can't do some kind of response after reading the message. And he's nowhere to be found. I'm not sure what does the ghost want me to do about it. Do I report it to the king or what? I'm not sure. I think I would want to talk to the ghost if I can first, to basically explain to her why she had to die, and hear her response. What does she want? Is this enough? Do I need to bring them to justice or what?
Oh, I know what I forgot.
What?
Come closer. Come here.
Yeah, something's has happened here. I mean, there were no undead here when I first came, and now there are mummies.
Be one of us.
And he didn't even leave a body. Well, I suppose it's free experience from me, but I have a meeting to attend to first. Here's one of the closed doors. Do I have a key for it? No. I don't have technical skills either, I'm pretty sure about that.
It's too complicated for me.
Food. Come here.
What the fuck are these guys disappearing?
Be one of us.
Another location I apparently missed. Mana potion. Seriously? Golden cup? Okay, not exactly epic loot here. We're getting closer. Okay, this is familiar territory already. This we cleared, definitely cleared.
Be one of us. Die.
Ooh, he's not disappearing. No, there was something here. Yeah. A portcullis, I guess. How would you open this? There's something behind it. Hostile creature. Don't do that. How do we open that? We've been further on and I haven't located anything that would give me reason to believe that I can open that from in any other side. I would imagine that however this is opened, it's done through this room somehow. But how? Portcullis. Can I attack through it? So it's so clearly an opening, so how the fuck do you do it? I don't want to get stuck here for eternity, so if I can't figure it out, I'll just move on. I'm sure it's nothing mission critical. Usually you can sort of spot these, though. Or at least when you know that... Ooh, is that up? Sort of looked like it could have been a pressure plate. This looks like there's something here, but it just could be an oddity in the map. Yeah, good luck. This could be one of those things that you can easily stumble upon it, or alternatively, you can waste a lot of time looking for it and not find it. I don't know. I'm not spotting clearly anything interesting, anything odd. I suppose I should just give up. It's actually blocked. It's not a... Or could it be? It could be a... illusion. Yeah, didn't really think so. Don't know how to open it. Don't know how to open that one either. The unopenable sarcophagus. I'm gonna try to use the rock, but it's not a... there's clearly not a pressure plate there. It's something sort of looked a little like a pressure plate, but it is not. Right, I'm going. Just making sure it's not opening. It's not the strength of our character, I think. It's a switch that can open it. Or rather, it's a normal sarcophagus lid, but something's keeping it closed. And we just missed a switch somewhere. Yeah. I guess the biggest problem or rather I have in trying to figure out how to open those doors is that there's no sort of a set rule how far the potential mechanism has to be. It could be in the same room, that's what I assume, but there's no guarantee of that. Right, we're getting closer. What's our reward for this? The shield was there, so everything we've encountered here is extra. Why? It's not for the quest, surely. Open this somehow. Right. Should be familiar area now. Can't open. I missed something. I can't figure out how to open the two early doors. There aren't that many mechanics. Yeah, I'll take these. Okay, not really seeing anything here. Ghost isn't reacting in any way either. So I feel I probably haven't finished this quest quite yet. What does the ghost want me to do? Do I need to talk to the king? Probably need to talk to the king. Either way, I want to see this thing now that we're here. Do these open up anything else? How do you open this? Don't have the key for it. The switch doesn't open it. I can't use a tool to open it. Which means there has to be a switch or a key somewhere. Another one of these places that I'm like 99% sure that the way to open it has to be here. But for the life of me, I can't, just can't get it to work. I'll take a quick look at these before we're moving on. I think we found some kind of a key here, and that opened the door on the other side. There's nothing here, no switches, no nothing. So it's not gonna be here. And here there was nothing. Just a ghostly voice that now doesn't talk to me. What did this do? Yeah, it just adds that. This just affects this. They're not connected to each other in any way. Right. I'm sure it's increasingly annoying, especially because you know the answer is something incredibly simple. You just cannot see it for the life of you. Any odd formations? No, everything looks good. No switches. No keys. Just normal looking stuff. Walls look normal, everything looks normal. Well, enchant item scroll. The fact that I didn't notice that before means that I could have easily missed other things. Still, not really spotting any other things. I don't know. Because they don't seem to be really important, I'm inclined to just ignore them. I need to talk to the king about the assassination business. To our beloved the Sib, known as Small. To our beloved Captain Oletio, known as Thunder. General Sojemi. General Rajeb. Wait a minute. Giant Killer. Accursed. Shiny Orb. Do we have room for this? No. No, we don't. Magic plated leggings of extra protection. We have 13,000 gold, so I don't think money is exactly an issue for us. I don't intend to go changing armor if I don't have to. Levitate. I can levitate all I want. I don't need scrolls to do that. Shiny orb. So 4 shiny orbs. It's just a question of when the trap is gonna be triggered here. The whole area is so suspicious. We need a little bit of extra space, but not much. Show me what you got. When I touch that, then things are gonna start to happen. That would be my guess. Okay. There's another path like this on the other side. Fatalis' helmet. Armor class +10, casting -3%, stealth -5%, dispel illusions. Looks fitting at least. When you're dropping casting though. Should I try to... I'll keep the helmet for now. It's not like we have level 10 spells I want to cast. But I'm not sure if I want this to be part of my regular gear.
You will regret your actions. Now, faithful servants, attack.
Joy. Lich. Ooh, I almost died. What? So only 2 liches so far. It's not that good of a helmet. I can't worry about these right now. More liches. Really, there's more liches here. I mean, 2 liches, not like no liches at all. Okay. I think I get this. Either we follow this path or we're not getting out. It's just the armor item. And only 2 liches. Right. Mission successful. Ah. Still, the mystery with the murder of the ghost is not solved. I guess we'll have to leave it again, although I do hate to do this.
Somebody help me!
Shocking. Come open this. It's a typical zombie.
Come closer. Join us.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I can't get the door open, so I'll have to do this some other time. How can I get up? So now I can get out. I think I'll just get out and end it there. We have forge weapon, try to get a dragon egg, try to properly solve the mystery, and I think that's pretty much it. I have a fairly good idea where we can get the dragon or dragon egg. I think there's 2 ways to do it too. I'll start by hopefully completing this. Then well, I'm not sure which one we'll do. It doesn't particularly matter. I just put a loaf of bread there. Okay, where does this go? That's having a little bit of fun. This is still a shitty spell, but if there's one positive thing about it compared to Fireball, is that it launches itself immediately. And 2 fireballs are enough to kill pretty much any target anyway. So I think I can go with 2 fireballs. But where is this? Right. It's actually very close to where the teleporter is. So it's not too bad. Right. I'll leave things here.